What people don't understand about curly hair is very, and I stress, very high maintenance. Hey YouTube, it's y'all, came back with another video. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about hair and expectations. Before we get into the video, you guys know what I ask. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning supporter, thank you for coming back. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. You know, just make sure you support me, you know, help me grow, reach more people. A few things I want to touch on. I think I want to start this educational series. Hear me out, right? On my channel where I talk about hair and different things with hair that I feel as though people should know, but they don't. So I'm here to help inform you. Now, with that said, disclaimer, I am a Libra and we mean well sometimes.
When a Libra start Libraing, we really don't give a f. Now, goodbye.
But we're procrastinators, and as a result, sometimes I'll say it, but the follow through just doesn't happen. And I hate being that person because I like being a person of my word. However, I have to be realistic with myself. So if I say something and it doesn't happen, I'm sitting over here being over analytical, and there's many reasons as to why. Kind of like how on my second channel, I'm like, oh, I'm doing reaction videos, and I did 3, filmed other ones, but the editing is crazy, so I haven't edited any of the videos. Story for another day. In this particular video, we are going to be talking about hair and hair only. I'm grabbing my comb here, right? So we're gonna call this at this point, this last episode. As a matter of fact, I've been meaning to change it, but the Libra in me ain't get around to it yet. So we're gonna do that right now. All right, so I don't know what I'm gonna call it just as yet, but we're gonna call it a hair education. So in the last video, because just to touch base, because it's a flow of things, you gotta make sure you keep up. So if you haven't seen episode 1, go back and watch that and then come back here so you can be all caught up with us. So in last video, I briefly touched on density. This is a natural density. A natural density is my density, and a natural density can look like this and look empty. For me, it doesn't look empty. For me, it's enough because I don't like heavy hair. I don't like a heavy wig. Now it looks good on the girlies, maybe for like a shoe or something like that if you're going out, but other than that, it can be a bit much. But I also wanted to comb it out and show you a natural density can also look, oh child, don't look back there, can also look full. So sometimes when you see like these hair companies talking about like hair density and you're like, yeah, you know, this looks like it's good, remember that you can fluff a natural hair density to make it look a little bit bigger. This piece is going to irritate the mess out of me. This little piece right here just won't stay curled and mixed in with the rest of the hair, but if you fluff it, natural density can look like more. So, and then also the hair needs to be washed, so that's that as well. So it'll always look a little bit more. Anyway, what we're gonna get into in this video is we're gonna touch on some hair textures. I'm sorry I did a little backstory, gave y'all a little information y'all didn't come here to see. However, it is what it is. I have a couple bundles here, a couple bundles that I'm actually gonna be selling. So I have these 3 bundles that are up for sale. The prices are listed on my website. I'm gonna link my website down below. If you guys are interested, you can reach out to me. I have not set up any funding for my website just as yet. So with that said, just keep in mind you'd have to send me a form of payment another way. You do still have that 3-day return period if you're interested. As long as the zip ties have not been cut off of the hair, I will take it back. The only thing that will not be refunded is shipping. So one thing to keep in mind, right now I'm including the shipping in the cost, but if you return it, then I'm not returning shipping to you because I'm not gonna eat a cost on hair. However, let's get back to that. So we have 3 bundles here of what would be considered like Indian, kind of like deep curly. Now, the reason that I brought these up is like a lot of people, my friend included, the one who I made the wig for, in the latest vlog that I posted, because I haven't posted any vlogs in quite some time, so it'll be the latest vlog that I posted, and she was always like, oh yeah, you know, I like curly hair, I like curly this, I like curly that, but she is not a wig girly. And what I mean when I say that, she wears wigs, yes, but she's accustomed to a synthetic wig that once it gets tangled, because you only spend a few bucks on it, $85 to $100 give or take, you just toss it away and buy another one. These are not that. These are investment pieces. So with investment pieces, you want to always make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Case in point, back to what I was saying, she loves curly hair. What people don't understand about curly hair is very, and I stress, very high maintenance. So these were all washed at the same time, and I washed this one at the same time. But with this particular bundle, I have been playing with it. It kind of fell, and you can see like how it gets big and it shows its natural state, which is fine. But this is what's going to occur on a regular basis. You are going to have to put product in the hair. You are going to have to clear it out. You're going to have to do your due diligence for this hair to look good on a daily basis. Now you can probably co-wash it once a week to keep the moisture and the curls, but keep in mind that if you decide to go with a curly hair texture, it's not like a wake up and go. It's not like the way that I have on my head that I can throw on the chair. As you guys know, I do from time to time, right on that chair back there, throw it on a chair, pick it up, shake it off, run my fingers through it quite literally, and then just go. This is not that. This is why my preferred texture is this, because if I want to be maintaining hair and combing hair on a daily basis, I would just wear my real hair out. Like, what was the purpose? What was the reason? What was the reason?
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
Right. So I have those 3 bundles available for sale. I would actually co-wash this again, just so that the curls can be more defined, because like I said, I have been running my hands through it and it's just kind of been like all over the place. But just so that you have an idea, like, it's just, you know, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, it will look like this. So not in a bad way. Some people like it, not for me. So the next bundle we're going to be talking about is straight. Now I've been doing the same things with this straight bundle. Every time I walk by my laundry room and I just see it hanging, I'm like, let me just run my hands through it, because y'all know I love hair and the hair is soft. So I'm just like running my hands through it. But the difference is, this is as big as it gets. This is as big as it gets. So if you're looking for something that's very minimal when it comes to maintenance, you're going to be looking at something like this. It does hold a curl very well. I often leave my wigs here styled and ready to go. And also with curly hair, keep in mind that, you know, it's raw hair in general, it's going to react to the elements. I don't know how to describe it, but if you're looking for low maintenance, you're going on vacation, you want something you don't have to worry about. I know curly hair looks really, really good, but it's not it. Just be mindful of that. So straight hair is always going to be my preferred texture. Now I do have what I thought was wavy hair, and I kept looking at it because I'm like, y'all know from the last vendor I got curly hair for myself to make a wig, because I'm like, you know what, curly hair does look good on me. I want to try something different. So I'm like, I wanted a wavy bundle, and then they sent me this, and then after confirming with them that I need 2 bundles to match this so that I can actually sell, they're like, oh, this is curly. I'm like, well, this is not my fault. I need you guys to send me bundles that match this for the price that I paid for this, because this technically isn't what I asked for. However, if you get like a curly bundle, something similar to this, it would definitely be a lot easier on maintenance, because the curly hair that I had, and I was actually just able to do like two strand twists when I had it in the half up, half down, and then just take it out and not have anything to worry about. So curly hair is high maintenance, but if you get something that's like a coarser, tighter curl, just be mindful that you're probably gonna need to wet it every day. You're probably gonna need to put a little bit of product in it every day. And the product that I would recommend, shout out to my girl Constance, when she had her hair company, she put me on this. Before I used to use, well, I still use the Matrix by Lash Heat Protectant. If I have it on here, I'll show it to you guys if you can find it. They have definitely changed their packaging, and with changing of their packaging, I just like to go for the old stuff, but I love this stuff. Y'all have heard me talk about this. Y'all, is it L'Oreal? What is going on here? So Matrix by Lash. I'm gonna hold up those bundles again because I feel as though you guys weren't really getting the full view. This is kind of expensive, but I really, really love it. I love this as well, the Garnier Fruity Sleek and Shine. The main thing I like about these 2 products is, for me, I don't like putting product in hair. And the main reason I don't like putting product in hair is because I never like for the hair to feel like heavy and weighted down.
What?
You don't get that with these. No matter, I can't speak too much for this, but no matter how much of this I add in hair, it never gets greasy. You don't want to OD. You know, I always pump it in my hand and run my hands through it and style it, but it just doesn't look like oily and greasy and caked up. So I like that, and I also like this. These are things that I would recommend that if you are buying raw hair, that you keep in stock, because it's gonna come in, it's definitely gonna come in handy. All right, so back to the bundles. So I would say wavy hair is kind of like that middle ground if you want something that has like a nice curl pattern, good for vacation but not too much when it comes to maintenance. I'm gonna show you, but I also still feel like this kind of falls into like a wavy curly texture. All right, so this in the back here, sorry guys, is considered wavy, but it also still kind of looks curly. It's like a looser curl. So what I would say is that, so right now, I'm gonna put this out there, I can take orders if you guys want me to take orders. I'm not taking them on my website because I'm still trying to figure out, I want to say like figure out if this vendor's my vendor. You're probably like, what do you mean by that? Why are you taking orders if you're not figured out? Sorry, this is gone from educational to not me selling, but if you guys are interested, I will process an order for you. You'd have to do other payments outside of the online payment. You still have 3 days from when you receive the hair to decide if you want to return it. However, if I get the hair and I don't believe or deem that it's up to the standards for my standards for the price that I'm charging, I will just send you your money back because it's just not that deep for me to ruin my reputation. However, back to what I was saying, so this is kind of like a wavy curly texture. This is something I would say is like a happy medium, where if you want those curls to be nice and pop in for vacation, you can get that, and then also still have something that's pretty low maintenance. But this definitely looks more of like a wavy texture than this. But also keep in mind that no two bundles are 100% alike. There are textures that are gonna blend very well. Same thing when it comes to color. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're looking at these. You know, don't have like one expectation. Obviously, I'm gonna try to get the textures to be very close in comparison, so when you put it all together, it looks good. But just something just to be mindful of. So the other thing I want to mention to you guys that I don't want to say like I feel, but I have experience. It was a thought process of mine when I first started wearing weaves, extensions, before I became an expert. Is that, oh, you know, I'm wearing wigs, I can do whatever to it, it's not my hair, it'll be fine. And I feel like, you know, as a child, you play with dolls, you can kind of do the same thing with a doll, and you're thinking to yourself, well, oh, the doll's hair always look good. This is not that. This is just like your real hair. What does that mean? So in a lot of cases, I spend good money on products for this hair. Yeah, like I treat this hair just as good as I treat my own. Like, y'all heard me say this conditioner does not exist any longer. I love this conditioner. I'm sure Matrix has other options available, but this is just the one that I was used to, and they didn't have it any longer. So I spent $150 on 3 bottles of this. Yeah, had I known they were going to discontinue it, I probably would have bought more prior, but these are the 3 that I could find on eBay. So if you are investing your money in good hair, invest in good products. And I actually bought this to co-wash the bundles that I'm going to be sending out to people. So if you get the bundle and smell good and feel good, this is the stuff that I'm using. Because as I mentioned, there's areas where I'm going to be saving money, but not when it comes to stuff like this. Because Tresemme, don't do it. I don't know what they did. Tresemme used to be good. It was affordable and it worked really, really well. But more recently, it's just like, it's not like, it's garbage. It's no other way to say it. It's just garbage. Back to what I was saying, moral of the story, if you're looking for something that is like low maintenance, curly hair is not it. You can do wavy. It's kind of like a happy medium. But if you want something that you don't have to worry about at all, then straight is the texture for you. Which just fell on the floor. Look how I picked it up. We're gonna shake it off. Run our hands through it. It's a little tangled because it fell on the floor. But this is what I mean. See how many times I ran my hand through this? But not this, baby. Not this. It looks pretty. Really, really pretty. But yeah. Not low maintenance in the least. So for you new wig wearers, new bundle wearers, curly hair might not be the hair for you. That wraps this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Turn on those post notifications so you guys know whenever I upload new videos. But that wraps this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.